Alright everybody, welcome. It's been a long time since I've done a video, but I got myself an Apmex roll of supposedly unsearched partial dates buffalo nickels. So let's go ahead and open these up and see what we can find. Alright, let's get this going. We'll open up this roll. Hopefully we get some better dates, some mint marks. Let's see what we got. We'll go one by one. First one, I got a 1935 with mint mark. That's awesome. Okay, it looks like a San Francisco mint mark. All right, we'll scope all these once we are done. So 35S, that's a good date. This one also looks to be a 35 with the mint mark. This is a Denver mint mark. Okay, we're getting some mint marks here. This is great. This one's a 1936 Philly. Okay, we have another 36 no mint mark, so it's Philadelphia. And we have a 1919 Philly. $1926, so we're getting some pretty good dates here. 1926 Philly. Let's see, I see a 20. It looks to be 25, 1925, 25 Philly. Uh, 36, yeah, 36 Philly. I have a 29 Denver, so we're getting some mint marks here. This is great. A 36 out of Philadelphia. Let's see, can we see a date here? It looks like another 20. I'll have to scope this one. Looks like 20s to me from Philadelphia. All right, what's this one here? 1928 Philadelphia. 26 Philly. 1918. That's great. For this one, we're going to check it for the 8/7 mint mark too. Philly, so we'll be scoping that one. 1924 Philly. 27 Philly. 24 at Philadelphia. 1925 out of Philly. A 26 out of Philadelphia. And lastly, we have a 29 out of Philly. Alright, so we've gone through those. And next we're going to scope a few of them. Alright guys, so we got the first one under the microscope, the 1929. And that is definitely a Denver mint mark. And I was just looking at my book over here. So we do have a book filler. I do not have the 29 Denver, so that is great. Next one we have is the 1918. Now I mentioned there's an overdate, an 8/7, but that is only on the Denver, which this is not. But it's still a good older date, 1918. Okay, let's go with what we got here. Now I cannot see a date. I may have to nickel date this one. It's very hard to discern. I will do my best. It looks like a 9. This is a tough one. Yeah, it looks like I might have to go with the Nicotade. It's very hard to figure out what is what on here, but it does not have a mint mark, but I still want to know what it is. Alright, next one. We have, oh, it's actually a 19, yeah, it's a 1915. 1915 Denver. 1915 Denver I have, but it actually looks in better shape than the one I have, because the one I have is nicotdated, so that will definitely be replacing the one I have. Then we have a 1935, and that is definitely in San Francisco. That is a good date, 35S. They made about 10 million of those. I do not have that one in my book, so we got a couple of good book fillers here. Let's see, this one I had questions about. That's a 24. And no mark on that one. Okay, so all in all, not too bad. So let's get rid of that for a second. Yeah. So no complaints here. We got some better dates. We got some mint marks. So give me a second. I'll grab the Nicotade and figure out what's on that one Buffalo nickel. All right, guys, we got the Nicotade out. We're gonna try to reveal what is on the date here. So we are gonna give it a few moments, and then pretty soon we'll figure out what we got. Alright, so we have our last date. It's very hard to discern. I have a lot of glare here. But it looks to be a 1925. So you can barely make it out. You can see the 2 right here in the outline and curve of the 5. So that is definitely 1925. So not too bad. We got some fillers today. We got some replacements. We got a 1929 Denver, which I didn't have. Yeah, so not a bad little set from Apmex there. So that concludes this short roll hunt. It was fun. I'll probably be ordering some more. And thanks for joining in.